I watch a new film every other day, follow along for recommendations and reviews. Today, I watched the movie titled When Moremi Falls on Love Story Media on YouTube. And if I'm looking a bit sleepy or unenthusiastic, and I know say I no fit lie, like even if I try to, which I don't, I cannot even do it. So you people can at least be safe in knowing that. This film, I like the cover of the film. Oh, the picture is nice. I would say that Jide J Blaze, they paid him to do directing, indirect, and where the picture quality look good. Let me also tell you that Bimbo Akintola is an actress because there's one line here we'll talk about in the spoiler section that Bimbo is supposed to start to cry after a line is delivered. And the line for waiting me I hear, and even the line delivery of the line, I say, waiting person go cry for this kind of line. And when people start crying, I'm like, sure, for this line, actors they try you. Actors they try because they read that line to me even 5 times. Say, oh, yeah, start to cry. I go say, sorry, director, for this line. God, this film, what is it about? One thing I would say that's also good about the film is that it also turns gender norms in film on its head. For example, this film is about a rich person, who is used to getting their way with relationships and using people, and just spending money on them and then using them for their body, trying to get with like a hairstylist. Only that in this one, this rich person is a woman, the hairstylist is a man. So it turns it on its head in that way. The film, the biggest problem with the film, as far as I'm concerned, for me, is that the story here, they don't really get story. Like this feels like a first draft of a script. Like it feels like a pitch that now did not really go further. Like if you check on YouTube when you're going to find this film, there's a tagline that says she could buy any man until she fell in love. When I tell you, say this film no even go beyond that. As they don't tell you that pitch, now the whole film be that because the love story now did not move. These characters feel like characters. Like this don't feel like real people at all. Hey, the dialogue feels like dialogue, like film dialogue. There was no way for me to get lost in this film. I did not there was nothing that was immersing me inside. The film, I guess you can check it out because it's on YouTube, it's free. You can check it out. I'm happy I cannot lie. I'm happy I'm not really a person that lies or even tries to lie because I can't even fake it. You can see it in my face. The film! Go and check it out if you want to check it out. It's your data, it's your time. If you like it, I love that for you and I'm so happy. And I'm happy I even brought the film to your attention. If you don't like it, it's okay. It's YouTube. The only thing say data and you can leave anytime. So check it out if you wish to. But for those of us who have watched, I'm going to come and talk about it now with spoilers. Then spoilers ahead in three, two, one. Let us go. All right, now we're in the spoiler section. Please, if you're going to write a comment that has spoilers, just write spoiler ahead before you write your comment so that we don't spoil it for people that have not yet watched it. All right, let's start this thing. The first thing I was talking about with this film, not even feeling like real people, is that Moremi does not feel like a real person. I mean, nobody in this film feels like a real person to me. But even in small things, for example, this is a very rich woman. And she just dresses up in the beginning of this film and goes to a bar to sit down. She's not meeting anybody, her friends are not there. She just goes to go and sit down there. Then some random guy comes to her. That whole part is such a film thing. Like, so the guy now comes to her and he's like, hey, my name is Timmy. And she's like, something like, don't say anymore. Follow me. You now carry this stranger, right? This guy now just follows you to a woman he does not know. You put now go because when they go to her house, I thought maybe she was even going to like inside the bar or inside somewhere, takes her to her house or takes him to her house. Inside her house, her room, she's not like, oh yeah, take off the clothes for me. I want to see what you're working with. He takes off the clothes. Her whole thing. We've seen the film by this point. And then they now do the do. In the morning, she wakes up and she's kind of like standing there looking at him. And he's like, and she now throws him the money or whatever. And he's like, you didn't want my number. And she's like, no, let yourself out. This is no strings attached. And then she now leaves her room. I'm like, why are you going to leave your own room? This man can rob you. She didn't have any sense of like safety. Like even when just be allowing security people saying, let him into my home. You live alone. Where's your staff also? Why don't you have staff? You're rich. Why are you living in this whole house by yourself and just letting this weird men into your home without any sort of security inside the home or anybody living with you? It just doesn't feel realistic in that way. Even just let's just even start there without even going further. Also, there's some parts where I guess GD's character is supposed to be bringing comedy. Like there's a part where he now says these women's houses when they make their hair, then they naked. I was like, okay, I guess for comedy, but was even the joke self no fun. I beg. Then also let's talk about their love story. That love story was forced. Hey, that love story was forced. So you're telling me, okay. So basically, right, he gives her the proposal. She now says, I'm going to invest 50%, find investors. Now touches his leg. And then he's like, I don't want this. Cut to the next thing, he's not telling his friends. I like her. She's so different. She's smart. She's early. I'm like, eh? Next thing, she's telling her friend, I just want him to be mine alone. I'm like, why? Like, from where? Like, prior to this, I've never really seen any chemistry between two of you. Suddenly, you're not telling your friends, oh, I really like this person. Next thing, they are now both on call. She calls himself. And, I knew the last person you want to hear from me. He now goes, actually, that's not you. It's my best friend from school. Because now that one is in Canada. He's told me, I'm like, this does not sound like natural dialogue. It doesn't sound like like real people talking, but okay. Next thing you now go, let's start doing friendship. From friendship, they now start cutting, doing the normal romance beats. They are sharing food, eating popcorn together, cooking together, trying to now make as if you're supposed to be watching romance here. Are you feeling anything at this point? Because I sure am not. I'm just like, this is so forced. This is so forced. And then when they never start doing their declarations of love, she's now finally, I guess, at some point to like, oh, when are we finally going to have sex? It's like, oh, I want us to wait. It's going to be worth it. And I was like, you they send me the federal letter. How I go no say you go what I'm you're saying trust me to be worth it. Why should I trust you? I know you from anywhere. So that is aside. And then let's it all be worth it. Again, kind of turning stuff on their head because it's interesting that the woman, is the one that's like, I want to do the sex now, and he's the one like, let us wait. In films, we don't really see this that much, so it's good that they are showing these different sides of men and women and like turning the gender norms on their head. But outside of that, that whole essay part, if you see that part where he's talking to his friend and he says something like, no, is it him that says this one is so different? It's Moremi. And the friend now goes, because when he says that this one is so different, I was like, why is it different? Won't it be a past relationship? I know. Then the friend, it just on cue now says something like, yeah, I know your past essay did. And then the person now is going like, yeah, you know how with essay did this so and so. I said, hey, you are just really info dump, just talk about, tell, not show. And then, surprise, surprise, sometime towards the end, now it's an adult into the house. I'm like, okay, I get this is where maybe the story now complicates or something interesting happens. A woman that has cried, here, I don't have anywhere else to go. I lost the best thing in my life. Can you come? Can you come? The next day, she's making food. The more Remy comes, you have now, like, seen her entered. You're now having food with this guy. You now say, I know you're only dating her because of her money. You'd have been doing holier than thou. I'm so disappointed in you. I was like, why would this character start antagonizing this man when she has nowhere else to go? She was just crying that I don't know where like there's no reason why she would antagonize him. I think even the film forgot that whole part was obviously just to have like a third act fight so that they will have something that will not like break two of them up to now bring them back together so that Moremi and Osas will now have their like fights and come back as a couple at the end of the film. And that is the whole thing as they did here. After that whole essay part, when I see Jide recounting this entire thing we just saw to that their friend, essay come open door. This one, like we just watched this whole thing. At the end, we can't see that's how they not even tell us say, oh, it's now in the open salon. End of film. I'm so happy I'm opening my salon. You have really changed me. What I mean, I says, yes, you too, you have changed me. How and I change you? Waiting be the change. The Moremi self, when Moremi falls, I thought I would really see Moremi because at the beginning she's so dogged. I'm like, her words are going to be so hard to break. How is she going to do this? That woman fair yakata. Now, how I even call the man? So, what was the force where she for? What was the war where she break? What this fame, this fame. If I tell you I'm disappointed, you already know now. So, if you have watched it, I'm very curious to know what you think about it. So please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Also, if you have watched this whole video and you have no idea who I am, my name is VDK. I'm the curator of the VDK Film Club where every day we watch something new and we just about it, follow along. As you they see, sleep can't in my eye now. So I'm going to go and sleep. Until the next film that I watch and the next video that I make, have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.